ugly, fascinated character. Well, the old lady, for instance, you have probably noticed her, a very ugly old lady, but rather fascinated. She has only to lift a little finger and ask for something in a polite voice, and the whole train runs. It runs also for Mr. Book, but it's because he is director of line, not because he has a strong character. Mary Debenham smiled. The morning wore away. Several people, Poirot among them, remained in the dining room. The communal life was felt at the moment to pass the time better to pass. He heard a good deal before deal about Mrs. Haggard's daughter and had lifelong habits of Mr. Haggard, lifelong from his rising ferment to rising and commencing breakfast with a cereal, commenced to his final rest at night in bed socks, that Mrs. Haggard herself had been in habit knitting for him, lifelong deceased cereal. The morning wore away. Several people, Poirot among them, remained in the dining room. The communal life was felt at the moment to pass the time better. He heard a good deal more about Mrs. Haggard's daughter and heard the lifelong habit of Mrs. Haggard deceased from his rising in the morning, commencing breakfast with cereal, to his final rest at night in bed socks that Mrs. Haggard herself had been in the habit of knitting for him. It was when he was listening to a confused account, of missionary aims of Swedish lady, that one of wagon-lead conductors came to a car and stood at his elbow. Pardon, monsieur, yes, the compliments of Mr. Book, compliment, and he would be glad if you would be so kind to come to him for a few minutes. Poirot raised uttered excuse to Swedish lady, followed the man out of dining car. It was not his own conductor, but a big fair man, confused, missionary fair. Репетитор по скайпу, Smart Teacher 190.